Don't mind me, this is Tell Someone. First question, of course, is from Chris Wright, 8114. Well, we've found Monty. Now to find the rest of the rescue rangers. Okay, Monty. You were right. You can add yourself to the list. Next question, of course, is from Endochrome. What is your favourite type of wood joint? Mortise butt. Like a mortise butt. Next question from Jonathan Stern, 5537. My fingers are little people. Why are my fingers little people? You stop looking your hands when you're on mushrooms, and then they won't be. Look at your toes instead. They can be piggies. Just don't ask what the little piggy went to market. Don't ask why they went to market, because that little piggy doesn't want to know. That little piggy does not want to know. Don't let that happen. Next question, of course, is from Nish Brown. How long is too long to roast a marshmallow on a fire? Does that correlate to roasting an orange man? Well, no, I don't know how long it takes to roast a marshmallow. I'll have to actually check. Oh, look, you marshmallow, what sort of thing are you? You're just some sort of synonym for soft or something. You're squishy and white. I could rip into you with my teeth. You're just so lame. You're so lame. How many marshmallows can screw in a light bulb? None, because nobody wants to screw a marshmallow. Oh yes, you were the big villain in Ghostbusters using Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. All they had to do was cross the streams. The most havoc you can cause is diabetes. That seems like an acceptable amount of time to roast a marshmallow for. And most of those could also count for Trump. Next question, of course, is from Stubbs. What is the most convoluted and unrealistic way I can win $1 million? Okay. So it's going to have to take a lot of setting up here. What you've got to do first is get the mob to do you a favour. Any favour will do. If you want to meet your favourite mob-connected celebrity, or you need a small loan of, a small loan, or you needed somebody else's kneecaps broken or something. Any favour will do. Any favour will do. Now, after a while, they will trust you, and then, because you still owe them a favour, and then they will give you $10,000 and tell you to go to a very specific casino, and you've got to go up to the back, and there's one specific table that's set aside for you. What you've got to do is you've got to say the word watermelon, and you take that $10,000. It's $9,999, because anything less than $10,000, you can gamble that without having to declare it. If you have more than $10,000, you've got to declare it. So you've got to take $9,999 into the casino, and you say the word watermelon to that specific croupier, and then you just gamble the money and take your winnings and put it in your pocket, and then keep on gambling, and the croupier will know who you are, and they will make sure that you win most of it back. Right? And then you go back out of the casino, and then you do that 100 times more, and then hopefully, with everything balancing out, you will win about $1 million. Now, there's a few downsides of this. Well, for one, it's illegal, and for 2, it's time consuming, and for number 3, you don't get to keep the money. Well, if you do get to keep your money, you don't get to keep your kneecaps. It's called money laundering, and you shouldn't do it much. Next question, of course, from also from Stubbs. Per my question on your previous video, which I accidentally didn't do because I didn't have anything prepared for it. If Endochrome, Nish Brown, Canadian Atheist, and Jonathan Stern formed a band together, what would their name be, and what kind of music would they play? Well, of course, you've got to select what sort of oh no, they're here. What sort of music they would want to play first, and then compose, and then you've got to choose a name for the band. You've got to choose a name for the band after you've worked out what you're going to. I think they've gone. What you're going to name the band. Now, I don't know because I couldn't come up with anything because I was too busy editing that music to think of one. As if it's all someone for this week. If you would like to ask me a question, then ask me a question in the question asking place below, or you can answer this dovetail question right here. I'm being lazy. Straight back at you. Oh, I lick it out. So that's it. Tell someone for this week. If you'd like to ask me a question, then ask me a question. Oh yeah, answer this question, dovetail question, of course. Or you can do other things if you want, but I'm not your boss, so I can't say what those things out in public and no money laundering because it's illegal. Unless I've got like a big Gladstone bag full of $5 notes. But not really full, like kind of full, because, I don't know how many $5 notes would fit in a Gladstone bag. I don't usually tell them I don't have a cool sign off.